Hi, I'm Andy Boothman. My company is called Busy as AB, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Cambridge Alternative Networking branding project that I've been looking at. Everybody shortens Cambridge Alternative Networking to CAN, and that in itself is just such a great positive word. To be able to do something is a CAN word, to be able to achieve and acquire knowledge or skill. And another part of that word is also to talk about opportunity and possibility, and I felt that was really important part of what the group offers the members. This positivity, can-do approach was really something that I wanted to capitalise on. We looked at a few different ways in which this could manifest itself, working with positive symbols, things like ticks and the actual plus sign, and how that could integrate itself within the letter forms to create something that's quite unique. On top of that, I felt it was really important that we had some sort of positioning line, because too many of these networking groups have a name, but it doesn't actually tell you necessarily anything about what the group's about. So one of the first positioning lines that I was playing with was positive business. Really short, succinct, allows people to understand exactly what CAN is about. One of the other things that I looked at was the tick. It's something that's really positive. It's universally recognised as a symbol, and to sort of embrace that within the group and say, we have this positive attitude, we have a can-do approach. Everything around Cambridge and C's and things like that, I felt it was important to explore that avenue as well. This particular route is taking the arrow or cursor that we're all familiar with. It's kind of a universal element, but again, it's also kind of a great way of saying we're going places, we're achieving things as a group. And to take the arrow and make that into the A of CAN, I felt was very positive, very strong. And again, colourways, fonts, thinking about where you put the emphasis visually. And on this route, introduced a slightly different type of line, so talking about together we can, because I felt together was a really important word. It's very much about community, collaboration, helping one another connect with different areas of business and also supporting one another. This one was taking the plus element and really working that into the A letter form so that it becomes an absolute integral piece. On this particular one, I felt it was more appropriate to use the positive about business line rather than be using the together one, because the together isn't really kind of what the plus is about. This one I've got on screen is working with negative space and three colours that are very modern and contemporary, working with the Together We Can line. Felt it was very strong. Looking at whether we used a lowercase font or an uppercase font, it's really quite interesting the difference that upper and lowercase can have to the impact. The one that we went with is the three colours with the negative space. It was just generally felt that this was modern and forward looking. There was a lot of agreement around the Together We Can line. It's very strong. I'm particularly proud of it. I think it really does say a lot about the group.